3, 2, 0.
Go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
0.
Go.
Dude, I feel like
Okay. One more
I'm
time.
gonna fucking shit my pants. Okay.
3,
Recording,
I
dude.
know it's been recorded.
What?
It's well, I recorded when Hoop did the first one. Then he's like, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants.
If we don't start soon, I'm gonna shit my pants. Okay.
We have Ryan back,
Oh my fucking. Hey, what's going on, boys?
and it's episode 20, and they were counting it in French.
Are we starting?
We are started. We've been started for 48 seconds.
You're going to leave that as the intro.
Yes.
That's funny.
That's
Oh
why I
my
started it.
God.
Then Ryan's like, I'm going to fucking shit myself. And you're like, twat, twat. I don't know.
Okay, well, anyway, episode 20.
Hey, boys.
Ryan is back, and also is Cody. Yay. 20 episodes, it feels like a lot more.
Yeah, you know, you do one episode and you wind up doing 20 more, right?
19 more.
I don't care.
Yes, you do. You're our original guest.
Yeah, this is like my 5th time on the show. Gets better every time, boys.
I hate Ryan.
Why?
I don't.
No.
It's like I'm going to shit my fucking pants.
No, what we do is...
At McDonald's.
No, I always make...
And a double quarter pounder.
I always make sure
Double.
I always
What do you
make...
want to say, Ethan?
I always make sure to tell Ryan to talk into the mic.
I am.
And then he like lays down and he's like,
I feel like shit from the McDonald's.
"You stand up.
Yeah, we're going
Not
to
stand, move."
We're going to West Ed
I'm gonna
later, and you
stand
know
up, I
Ryan's
guess.
going to get Fat Burger there, too.
No, I've actually.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get anything.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
No, the classic Ryan thing
They
to
have,
do.
like, the best food court there. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, I thought this was a sports podcast.
The Ryan thing to do is he'll be like, "No, I feel like shit. I'm not getting no food." And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You should come and get the bento box as well."
I'm a growing boy.
No, you're not.
Well, you're not. You're, like, 18 and not, like, fully grown.
You stopped growing a long time ago. Your mind is growing.
You think I'm gonna stop at 6 foot? Nah, bruh.
You're not 6 foot.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No,
Taller than you.
you're not 6 feet.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Into it, Ryan.
Yes, I am 6
He's
foot
not
tall.
6 feet.
I'll measure myself.
If he is or not, whatever.
He's still under 6 feet.
I was measured at 5'11" at the start of last year.
And you haven't grown.
No, at the start of
Oh wow, you can
Grade
wear
12.
high
yeah,
shoes.
you haven't grown.
what?
Oh, high shoes.
Yeah, he does have high shoes on. Yeah, see, you're smaller.
Like no difference at all.
And you
I
have
took
hat
my
on.
shoes off to all those listening.
That's not how that. Never mind. Okay, episode 20. Yay!
The worst one.
You're the worst one.
Okay, let's start talking about hockey.
Penis.
So the Olympics happened.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
I did. Go Canada.
Why did you go?
Well, I thought we were starting with the Oil Kings game. It's in the intro.
Well, then start with it.
Well, me and Ryan went to the Oil Kings game yesterday, and the barn was packed.
It was probably the most hype I've ever seen in like an Oil Kings game. That's for sure.
It was Winnipeg versus Edmonton, the two best teams pretty much in the CHL going at it. Edmonton won, I think it was 6-3, and Josh Williams scored in the Popeyes minute, so me and Ryan got some free chicken.
Best moment of my life. And Mucky was there too.
Yeah, and Muck was there.
I was not.
Another popular guest on the show.
Because I worked, and I guess I didn't realize that yesterday was time and a half. I got extra money.
Money.
I literally worked my whole shift, and I found out at the end, and I was fired up, which was awesome.
I'm gonna make Cody spit.
Okay, you have to say what happened.
Okay, so Cody was taking a sip
I
of
hate
vanilla
Ryan.
milk, and this is the first time I've actually come really close to making him spit out his milk. It's a common thing.
You haven't
where I
done
try
that
to
since like grade 9.
Yeah, and so like he's taking a sip and he's looking like right at me, and I make a funny like face. I stick out my tongue and start going, like, and then I make a motion
then
where I make a motion. I made a motion where I'm like masturbating.
Don't have to. You don't have to describe the motion.
I made a motion near my lower pelvic area and an inward-outward motion, and it made him laugh and turn around and almost spit out his milk. It's the closest I've ever come.
My
to
milk.
making
This
him
is
spit.
the worst 5 minutes we've ever done.
I don't
It
know,
is
I'm
actually
having a fun time
no.
so far.
This is seriously our worst 5 minutes.
I know.
Thanks, Ryan.
Hey,
Okay, moving
It's your
on.
fault for not counting down properly.
You're the one who counted down in fucking French.
Yeah, but you never told me you started. You're like,
"Ugh."
one more game. And I'm like,
Because I thought it was funny, and then you went, oh, I fucking shit myself.
yeah, because I was waiting to start the podcast. I didn't know we were rolling.
That's the funny part. Okay. So,
Just swallow that. I'm sorry. Just go fucking talk. I don't give a shit.
leave. No, I'm just kidding. So, sports.
Yeah.
So you guys did go to the Oil Kings game. I was supposed to go, then I didn't because I didn't check my work schedule before. And I was like, yeah, I can go. And the coach like, okay, I bought the tickets. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, I actually worked that day.
You're like, no, never mind.
I'm like, you got to ask Mucky or Bray.
I asked Mucky.
And he went.
He came.
Great.
Oh yeah, when Jake scored, he's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, we got a few pictures of Mucky getting like super hyped because Jake Neighbors scored, and it's funny. You get
I
it's,
don't know why he loves Jake so much.
it's
Jake
kind
the
of like
cake.
the Nolan Patrick obsession. He also really wants us to talk about Jack Eichel, which is important because he came back from injury.
Not Jake.
Jack. He said Jack Eichel.
Whoops.
Yeah, but he typed Jake Eichel
Yeah, I typed Jake Eichel, and
because
yeah,
you were talking about Jake.
nobody would have known.
Mucky's like Jake
Number
with
2.
the cake.
Eichel number 2 in the 2015 draft. Now finally in Vegas.
In the Vegas.
Well, the
Lions.
trade didn't break. We've already talked about the trade a long time.
Yeah, me and Ethan
Check
talked
out
about
those
that.
episodes. I don't know
okay,
what
listen.
episode it is. It's a
We got
long
another
time
trade
ago.
to talk. 2 trades to talk about.
Carter Hutton. No, we'll talk. Well, the Leafs and Yotes made some
Did you
trades.
talk about the Toffoli trade?
Awfully.
No, I think it broke after.
I'm going to readjust my mic.
That trade was hype.
Maybe I did. We can talk about it again because you're here now. I don't think I did. So we have a few trades, but Jack Eichel came back from injury, and I think he scored. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, last night.
I think he got 2, didn't he?
No.
Or was that just... No, I think...
Well, Mucky was showing me the video, and he showed me a video, and he's like, "Look at that snipe," and it's like Keegan Colasar goal, and he's like, "Oh, I thought that was Jack." And then
No, Jack scored once.
Okay.
It was a tap in.
it was a nice play. He shut it up, but that's good for Vegas. She's finally back. That's kind of what they need
Yep.
is the center, because Chandler Stevenson ain't gonna cut it in the playoffs as we saw the last few years. So I think that's good. What do you guys think?
It's good.
It's good.
Because Mark Stone's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about the cap circumvention with Tampa Bay and now Vegas and Toronto with Riley Nash. But that's on the same level as Mark Stone and Nikita Kucherov.
Sure, yeah.
Except Mark Stone is like dead. Like his back is like done.
Mark Stone is dead.
Not actually
Reported by
dead.
Cody.
Well, yeah, his like his back is like it's done, so boys.
Every other sports broadcast is like, yeah, he'll be out for a little bit. He's okay, but his back is a little injured. Cody's like, nah, he's dead.
no,
He's
his
fucking
back is
dead,
not
buddy.
okay.
Well, it doesn't have to get surgery. Like, this is a pretty big injury, I
Yeah.
think. Like, I don't know what the back injury is. Let's take a look. Mark Stone.
Marky told me about it, and he said like the doctors looked at it and said like we don't know what's going on.
Tough break. Tough break indeed.
It is a tough break because he's one of their best players. And
And he gets hyped when he scores. He's like,
didn't...
What's he like? You can't see.
"The Brady Shelley." I'm like,
What's the Brady Sally? You gotta describe it.
Here's the thing: is last time Cody didn't describe it, and then people were like, Cody's like, they know what it is, and then people were like,
well, yeah,
what
who
is
doesn't
it?
know what the Brady Shelley
The last time I
is?
was describing stuff, I was standing up and like being like, yeah, you gotta make like a pumping motion. And like stuff like that.
What?
Remember
Huh?
last time I did? What do you mean, huh? Last time we were talking about Sellies. Last time I was on the show, And I was standing up, and I kept doing it, and you're like, you got to describe it.
I
I'm
don't
like,
remember ever talking about Sally's.
That you might have not been there. That might have been a different time.
Okay, then.
yeah,
but
not you.
Shut up.
Weren't you doing? Yeah, I think you were doing the Leon,
Yeah.
your favorite.
Yeah.
Sally sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's awesome.
It's not the best.
It's not the best, but it's pretty awesome. It gets hyped.
Oh,
Cody's
is it?
obviously shaking his head because he's a biased Flames fan. Who gives
And you're a
shit?
biased Oiler fan.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes,
saying
you are.
I just said it's a good Selly.
Sorry, I peeked the mic.
Cody gets really mad for no reason at all.
Because he says he's not biased.
I'm not.
He's like, Miko Revenge Tour.
Eat it, Ryan.
I'm literally. You moved it.
You were far away from it.
Dude,
buddy. You were
moved it
far
like-
away.
Oh,
Ethan almost missed his chair.
Well, I just stepped on the leg of the chair and I almost broke my ankle. Hoomp is mad at me because I moved his mic closer to his face. Because
It's
every
half a
time,
centimeter.
every time I tell you to eat the mic, you go, "Well, I'm gonna go all the way back here."
It's because he doesn't listen.
I
He
know.
never listens. Like yesterday, he repeated 2 things at the Oil Kings game
Cody's
like
mad
30
at me.
seconds after I said it.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't listen.
Hoomp does that a
'Cause I don't
lot.
care half the time.
Yes, you do, because then you get mad.
I don't get mad. I get mad because Cody yells at me. And I'm
Because
just
you
like,
don't listen.
You just gotta be
So maybe I
understanding.
need to yell so you listen.
This is a scary episode.
But he's always like, hey, I don't care, Cody.
I don't.
Yes, you
I mean,
do.
I care to be here, yeah, but like, you moved it like half a centimeter towards me.
This,
episode sucks.
Yeah. 'cause
this
Cody
episode
keeps
does
yelling at
not
me.
suck. We're
Oh.
only 12 minutes in.
Yeah, you gotta be more optimistic, buddy.
Here's the thing: is when we check the mics, I go, "Okay, Ryan, talk like you'll talk on the episode," and then he projects and he sounds nice, and then we get on and he's like,
It's also because I had to stand up and readjust the mic, and because of the McDonald's from earlier.
You think I gotta let it move around?
Yeah,
So
if
you
I
gotta
stay
jump a
still,
bit?
it builds up, and then I. Well,
we
let's
don't
not
need
get
to
into that.
describe it.
Well, every time I don't describe something, you say the
No.
audience can't see it. So I
Well,
have to
they
describe.
do, hold on a
They
second.
don't need to know what your digestive system is like.
It's bad.
Okay. Here's the thing: when you do like a motion to
Do the
me
Brady
and
Show.
Cody, I want you to describe it, but there's nothing to describe about your digestive system. Like you can't see it.
My phone just fell. 1 second.
Great.
Let's talk about sports.
Yeah, let's talk about sports.
What do you guys want to start with? We can start with
Olympics.
anything.
Olympics.
Cody, I'm throwing to you.
Calgary Flames
Then take the lead, take the reins.
Oh, you-
acquired Tyler Toffoli.
Okay, Cody, you want to break down the trade for everyone, or anyone listening, and Hoop here and me?
Okay, so the Flames got Tyler Toffoli in exchange for Tyler Pitlick, who's a bum.
Oiler legend.
Emil Heineman, who is a prospect, a first-round pick, a fifth-round pick, and the first and fourth round, and a fourth-round pick. But the first and fourth are conditional.
Can you read that?
They traded like 5 pieces.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Who do you think won the trade?
I think
I-
both teams
I
won.
was
Oh, I
just
think
gonna
it was
say-
pretty even.
I think both teams, because Montreal got a first-round pick and Calgary got Toffoli. And it's like a good trade because Toffoli still has like 2 more years.
Yeah,
and he doesn't have a bad contract.
Toffoli has a good contract with a little bit of term.
And he's still a relatively good goal scorer, too.
Yeah, and he works well with Daryl.
That's great.
I do like it because that's just what Calgary needs is some depth scoring, and that's what they got.
Yeah, he's on the third line.
And Montreal, in return, got some good pieces for
And
the
they got
future.
all the Pitlickers.
Yeah, they got what they need for a rebuild. They got picks and
Yep.
prospects.
It's good.
And Tyler Pitlick.
Ish good.
Ish good.
Pitlick
And-
can lead them.
Well, I'm sure you can find a taker for Pitlick at the deadline just because
And he's hurt.
No.
full for the whole year.
Well, he was on like IR.
Poor Tyler Pitlick,
Rest
the
in peace.
Pitlicker.
Like he was out for
Pitlick's
like
dead.
a while
No, he's not.
before he got traded.
We
No,
got
he's not dead.
allegedly.
Allegedly dead.
We can't confirm nor deny that Tyler Pitlick is alive.
Update next week. he
I'll
could
let
be
you
dead or
know.
alive.
Per source. Ethan Matt. Tyler Pitlick.
Dead.
Okay, well, anyway, overall trade to Foley for Pitlick, Prospect, and 3 picks.
Yeah.
If you had to give this a letter ranking, what would you give it?
A.
Yeah, I think it's an A for both sides.
It's an A.
For who?
Both. Well, I'd give a B plus to Montreal. I think Calgary overall, like if it came down to anything, Calgary kind of won the trade, but Montreal still got some good pieces.
That's exactly what they need, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think...
Actually, you know what? A both ways. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. A both ways. Yeah, I think a solid B plus, A minus. No A pluses here.
No.
In my opinion.
It's not a super trade.
Got a couple.
It was.
It's a good trade.
Yeah.
It's what they need.
It's what they need.
Should we just stay on the trade or the trade talk or the flame talk?
Nick. Oh.
Trade talk or flame talk?
It don't matter.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to get over the Flames, so let's do Flames.
Okay. We'll keep going with the Flames. Cody, you talked a little bit about a Flames set a record.
Yes, they are the only team in NHL history to sweep a homestand of 7 or plus games.
It's pretty good. They're flaming hot. If you as of right now.
Talking about them is making me heat up.
Wow, these jokes are fire.
Bye, Hoomp.
Take the phone with me.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving my shoes so I don't get locked out either.
Ryan, this door doesn't
This
lock.
door doesn't lock, Ryan. Oh my gosh, she doesn't listen.
I don't go here.
You've
Oh
been
my
here like
God.
5 times.
So we made those awesome jokes, and Hoom just fake walked out of the room.
I was about to walk out, but I just realized how stupid it was because, gotta get over this talk about the fucking Flames being so flaming
Jesus.
hot.
Hey, Hoom, why are you heated right now? Come on, make one. Come on.
Hoomps, hothead. Well, he is. He's pissed. Anyway, 10-game win streak.
Yeah,
I think that ties their longest ever. I think if they win their next game, it's a new record.
Do you know who they play?
Vancouver.
Oh, they're mucked. They're donezo. No.
Vancouver won last night.
No. Yeah, I think Vancouver's a solid test.
They're coming back, yeah.
Last game they played against Vancouver was that insanely boring 1-0 game, but then Johnny took the game in his hands and said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." I don't know if the Flames have lost since I was on the pod
Probably
last
not.
time.
Well, it's only been like a week and a half.
They just have
Hasn't
to
been
play
too
the
long.
Oilers.
Because that night they beat Dallas, and I think that might have been near the start of the win streak. That was hype.
Well,
Didn't
you
Sorry, go
go.
ahead.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm already done.
Didn't their win streak start after they lost to the Oilers? Yeah, there we go. They just have to play Edmonton again.
I
Kill
don't-
that streak. Sorry, go ahead.
So they got to Foley now.
Yeah, we got the little Hoop versus Cody rivalry today.
Battle of Alberta. Fucking.
It's not even the.
It's not even that
When
big
Hoop was like,
anymore.
the only reason Calgary is in front of Edmonton is because of their 18 OT losses.
I think everyone kind of agreed with that, though.
They only have 3 more than the Oilers.
Now they do.
Well, I just think that overtime losses are stupid.
We already talked
They
about
are.
overtime
And we've
losses.
talked about.
Yeah.
But they have more wins anyway, so it doesn't
They
matter.
have one more win.
They have 2 because they won yesterday.
What are the games in hand situation?
Same
I
amount
think,
of
I think
games.
Edmonton's played 1 or 2 more games.
Let's take a look on good old trusty NHL.com. Oh my God, I almost burped on the mic. That would have been bad.
I already did that.
I know. And it's okay. I trust you. I mean,
You trust me?
I do. You trust me? Means so much.
See, I would be able to pull up the stats quicker if the Wi-Fi worked here.
Ooh, Flames are first in the division, Mucky.
They have
Ed-
2 games in hand to Edmonton. Oh, no, I'm
One.
looking at the win 1.
2 games in hand to Vegas. Oh my God, Calgary's at the top of the division.
Yeah,
Look at that goal differential.
Hold on a second. Oh my God.
The Leafs and Flames are neck and neck.
Okay, but hear me out, dude. So, how the wild card would look right now, okay? Let's look at the map out. So, right now, Nashville and LA are in the wild card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
LA and Edmonton are tied in points. If LA passes Edmonton, Edmonton's in the wild card. And if Calgary wins the division, there's a chance.
An open round battle of Alberta.
That'd be sick.
That would be insane.
Home ice advantage.
Right now, they would play Colorado if they were in the wild card. Because Nashville has more points. No, right now they play Vegas.
Hopefully Edmonton.
You said Colorado.
Hopefully Edmonton gets
If they were in the wild card.
Hopefully
Then the
Edmonton gets
division.
the worst wild card, and then they have to play Colorado.
No, I want to see
I want to see a battle of Alberta.
the battle. The friggin' battle with Tyler Toffoli
Foley versus McDavid.
and
be
Lucic versus Dry.
That'd be sick.
These
And
are weird comparisons.
Who else?
Markstrom versus Schmiff.
Goudreau versus
Cassian.
Yamamoto.
Am I making this up, or did a few years ago Ryan tried to make the argument that Cassian could be traded for Patrick Kane?
You're making that.
No, he said Cassian for Dylan Strome.
Oh.
And there was that one time in math class where...
No, it wasn't just Cassian, though.
It was after Calgary beat Edmonton, and I forget, so one of our friends was in his math class, and two people were beaking Ryan that the Oilers lost, and Ryan went, well, Zach Cassian's better than Johnny Gaudreau.
He is.
Because I remember Dylan told me about that.
I think.
Oh, it was Dylan. That's who it was.
Twisted because I would never say that.
Well, not the Patrick Kane thing. It's Dylan Strome. And if you look at that now, I feel like that's actually a pretty fair trade.
Yeah, because Dylan Strome sucks. So does Cassian.
So Ryan's take was good, but
It wasn't, and it wasn't even just Cassian. It was Cassian and something else.
No, it wasn't. It was Cassian
No,
for
I threw-
Strome and a pick.
No. No.
Cass-
Okay, now you're just.
I remember I texted Ethan, and Ethan went, oh my God, Hoomp.
It's funny.
Yeah, because I remember I was with them, and he's like, you're telling Ethan now? And he's like, he's just going to laugh at me. Hoomp the GM.
No.
Hoomp and Ken
Cody
getting heated over the
Shut up.
Flames.
Hope and Ken have their weekly meeting where they're like,
Schmiff for 2 more years.
I need him for 4.
No.
Have we ever? We've talked about the fake Ken Hall on Twitter, right?
Yes.
My favorite,
Awesome account.
one of my favorite tweets is right after they signed Mike Smith to a 2-year deal. He's like, finally got Smith signed. He's like, had to settle on 2 years because he didn't want to take a 4-year deal. And it made me laugh because the fake Ken Hall on Twitter is so awesome.
Now there's like.
He's like, I fired Dave Tippett because he wouldn't buy an Electrolux.
His newer tweets consist most of the toilet seat metaphor, where he's like, it's all the way up now, and then they lose. He's like, it's slightly
Ken
going
Holland's like quotes are so weird.
down. They're awesome.
I don't really, actually, I don't want to comment on Ken Holland, the person, because I've never met him, but I did get just shitty vibes from his press conference after the trade deadline last year, because he just seemed kind of mad. When he was like, can't go all in every year, and I'm like, oh, the year when you guys are
Able to make good.
when you
moves.
have the 2 best players playing at like 150+ point pace. Nah, can't
Isn't
go
it when he
in.
traded for-
and a fair bit of cap space too.
He's
He's
like,
like, no, $9 million for this one,
Kulikov.
$2 million for this guy, and nothing else.
Well,
when
I
he-
remember that press conference because he was like, Dimitri
Wasn't that the time where
Kulikov.
he like talked about like
The
he's
numbers?
like 77 minus
No,
the 4?
That wasn't the number one was that was all in the
That was
the
after he made
summer.
the trades, wasn't it?
He's like, you
No,
can't
that
get
was in the summer.
Oh, signing.
The trade deadline one when he's like, yeah, Kulikov's pretty good, went top 6, rounding out, yeah, you can't go in all year.
You can't get Keith for free.
Yeah, the fake Ken Holland Twitter's like, he's like, I just robbed future Hall of Famer Duncan Keith from the Blackhawks. He's like, first you get mad that I signed Nurse, then you get mad that I trade Bear, then you get mad that I trade Jones.
Sign future Hall of Famer Duncan Keith. What do you want from
He's
me,
like,
Oilers
yeah, he's like,
fan?
and then I trade for future Hall of Famer Duncan Keith, and you're still mad.
His
What do
latest-
you want from me?
His latest tweet after their 4-game winning streak after they broke it. It's like, this team's problems go beyond coaching, which is why I'm pleased to announce that Dave Tippett has been reinstated as head coach. We're like, hell yeah. It's all fake.
The
Fake
issue
deal.
has always been more than coaching.
It's
Like,
It's just
wasn't
the
there
team-
that stat where, like, Draisaitl's been through, like, 8 coaches?
no Nugent Hopkins.
Oh, well,
It's
then,
a lot.
Draisaitl
then
hasn't
Draisaitl and I think McDavid were both, like, 7.
Well, let's count it. For McDavid, Todd
Todd
McClellan,
been
Ken,
Hitchcock. Yeah, they've only been through like 3 or 4 coaches.
Tips,
Oh, really?
Woodcroft.
4 now, yeah.
Who
Nugent
was-
Hopkins has been through like 9 coaches.
Leon. I wonder if Google will give me Leon Draisaitl NHL coaches. Is that too much to ask from Google?
I think that's pretty specific for Google.
Fuck. It's not gonna give it to me.
You just search up like coaches throughout the years on the
Edmonton
Oilers,
Oiler
and we'll start at 2014.
coaches. Did you say All-Star?
No, I said starting at 2014.
Oh, I heard All-Star 2014, and I went, who won the Oiler?
Wait, was it? Okay.
The Oilers.
Didn't
Okay, Todd Nelson, baby. And probably Dallas Eakins, too. Has Draisaitl had 6 coaches?
Yeah,
He was in the
see?
Eakin era?
Well, Eakin only... It
He
depends
was in
what
like
year.
half a season, yeah.
It depends what
Oh,
year.
right here. Connor McDavid will be playing for his 4th coach in 7th season.
Yeah, there you go.
Draisaitl's 6th coach in 8th season.
Jesus.
Eakins, Nelson, McClellan, Hitchcock, Tippett, and now Woodcroft. I forgot about Nelson.
Todd Nelson was only an interim, so it's hard to count it,
Yeah.
but...
And Nuge has like
10.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Google is
Oilers.
pretty cool.
Yeah, Google's great.
Like, this is off topic, but whenever I Google a player, you know how it comes up with like the little Wikipedia like
You know what that is?
player profile.
It's Tyler and Sean.
Nobody's listening to me.
Sorry.
Cody
I'm
went
looking
off
at
track.
Tyler
it's okay.
and
We're
Sean.
looking at Tyler and Sean. What is it?
And this
Ethan?
beautiful picture.
Yeah, they're looking at pictures of Tyler Toffoli and Sean Monahan
now
with
an
the
infant
Ottawa
Connor
67s. No, but when you search up a player and it'll do their little profile, they made it so the picture, I'll try and turn my monitor, they made it so the picture,
I could just get up.
no, I've already turned it, so don't get up, because I'm turning it right now, so if you get up, I'll be pissed.
Oh, it's Nail Yakupov.
No, look at how doesn't that look cool? They like make the player coming out of the screen.
Yes, that's so cool.
I know.
Very high tech. Good job, Google.
When
Google, that's badass. Good
Sponsor.
job.
I think the computer I'd use at work had something like that, and I searched up Kachuk, and it was like that, and below it said owner of the Los Angeles Kings.
Oh, I bet someone changed his Wikipedia. Because
Yeah,
can't you just
yeah.
go in and just fucking change anything
I
on
think so.
Wikipedia? Okay, let's play a game called... No, we're not going to play a game called How Many Coaches Has Nail Yakupov Had? Because that's...
Because he's been in multiple leagues.
well, no. My
Sense.
We wouldn't talk about what coaches he had in like the KHL.
I don't want to.
Let's not. I was gonna say with Edmonton because my opinion with Nail is I don't think he's as much of a bust as people say because he had a coach every half season that was different.
Yeah.
So
And he was, as a rookie, he was on the first line getting top line minutes.
well, that's not. He had 31 points in 48 games,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's hard to build anything when you have someone different coaching you every 30 games.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna play this game because this is a fun
Going
game.
in a Nick Ritchie trade.
Nick, you just spoiled it.
Oh.
Just
Spoiler
kidding.
alert.
You didn't spoil it because we didn't break that trade because we're not hockey insiders.
Nope.
Why didn't I have the scoop first? Friedman, who else? Mackenzie, and then Ethan. Those are your top 3.
Then Ethan.
And Ethan. Okay, so now Yakupov. Okay. So he had 1, 14. I just want to make sure. 3. This dude had 4 coaches in like 4 years.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Oilers.
The Oilers.
Like
Ralph Kruger.
Ralph Kruger, Buffalo Sabre, coach legend, also soccer coach, I do believe. Yes, he did work in soccer, which I think is weird. But I feel like that happens a lot with professional sports and like management shit. Because I remember John Chayka was gonna go to basketball. I think he did go to I think he was supposed to go to the 76ers after the Yotes, but I think he went to the Devils instead.
Oh, there was some video of Mika Kiprusoff coaching a soccer team.
Like a real one,
Well,
or
no,
like
just
some
like a
kids?
team.
That's different.
Neil Yakupov's father is named Rail Yakupov.
Okay, he's named Rail.
That's awesome.
I left the game where he scored the tying goal.
Yeah, I can't
I
believe.
can't believe you were
that.
actually at that game and you missed the goal.
No, we were walking like outside, like we left our seats, but we were still walking like around the arena.
Yeah, but
and we saw it on a TV that like the Oilers were getting like insane possession, so we peeked around the corner to like see the ice, and we saw him slide down. We didn't see the goal.
Oh my!
But we saw like him slide down the ice, which was almost like better.
No, it wasn't.
It was way better than.
No, it wasn't. You missed the goal.
He did bat it out of midair, which was really
all he
cool.
did was go on his knees, and you're like, oh.
That was amazing. Then Sam Gagne, overtime winner, and Quick was like, he slams his stick
overtime winner.
Was Kevin Quinn an announcer then? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Kevin Quinn was the announcer till last year.
How long has he been the announcer?
He's not anymore.
He's not anymore. He's that other guy.
I don't know. Kevin Quinn was the announcer a long time. Kevin Quinn, that was the Oiler Sportsnet play-by-play guy. Kevin Quinn.
Probably one of the better ones.
I don't like Jack Michaels.
Neither do I.
I like him, but he's a radio guy.
That's just my opinion. Thanks for just stealing. No, yeah, I agree. That's the exact same thing that I've been saying. I feel like we talked about this on this pod.
I think we've talked about the Jack
Boys,
Michaels.
check out new unis.
Yeah, you should check them out. Okay, so the Olympics happened. They came and went.
Yeah.
Kind of out of the blue, honestly.
Canada lost. Well,
not the Olympics. I was thinking about the All-Stars. Sorry.
The women won.
Olympics.
Gold.
Hold on a second.
No, don't hold on a second. This is pointless.
No, it's because
I just hold on a second.
I want to make fun of you for a second.
I don't want to. Please stop.
Ryan's like, yeah, the Olympics came out of the blue.
No, I was thinking about the All-Star game. That came out of the blue.
No, the Olympics are every 2 years at the same time.
Every 4.
No, the
Winter
Olympics
are every 4.
Just Olympics is every 2 years. Winter is every 4.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It came out of the blue.
Like how in the background there were like nuclear power plants during like the skiing. Like they had like the ski slopes, and then there'd be like this giant power plant with the Olympic rings painted on them.
China.
It's China.
No, but Team Canada women won gold. Let's go.
That was awesome.
It's always the same 2 teams, and Canada beat them.
Not this year for the men's.
Yeah, well, the women's is always
The
USA.
women's is always the same.
Yeah, women's.
It's always USA and Canada because they're the only good ones, and everyone else is like mediocre, which is fine unless you're a fan of anyone else. But I'm not, so it doesn't matter to me.
Marie-Philippe Poulin was getting interest from ECHL teams.
Yeah, Montreal's ECHL team, which is I think separately run from Montreal, but it's still their team. They offered her a contract, and she said no, which I think would have been really cool.
That is really cool.
I wonder also, not to be a dick to the people who have this opinion, but people who are like, I don't know if women are big enough or strong enough to play in the league.
She's pretty
Cole
good.
Caulfield plays now. And someone like Martin St. Louis, who played in a much more physical era, dominated. Also, Flame legend Martin St. Louis. I didn't know that until he became the coach, which I think is weird.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's a stupid opinion because
Marie-Philippe Poulin's really good.
100%. Especially, I'm going to relate it to video games in Chell. Ryan doesn't know.
Gosh, dude.
Dude, Ryan doesn't know because he refuses to buy any game that's not NHL 17.
I just refuse to buy any NHL games now because I find they're all the same.
I think the NHL
no,
this
you
year's
don't
really
play 'em.
good.
I play them at your guys' house all the time.
And you can play. Oh, I beat
No,
him
you
as
don't.
I beat him as the women. He knows.
What's wrong with the women?
Nothing. I just said I beat him.
He didn't say anything wrong, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
so what's
I
wrong
didn't
with that?
say. I just said I beat you as Team Canada, and he was Team USA.
No, but like when I play when I've played as the women teams in the women's teams in NHL, like she's freaking crazy in that game, bro.
Yeah. I pulled off the flip with her.
She's so fucking fast. It's because Ryan. I look at Ryan and he.
You guys are both bouncing your leg like crazy, and I'm just like.
Well, I know. I look at Ryan. He's like looking dead into the wall, like, and then he like does this. He turns his head left to right.
Yeah,
because
I don't play the new Chell games because I find they're all like the same. Apparently, the new one's like cooler, but
I like the new Chell.
That's great.
'Kay,
I don't want to
hold
spend $100 on it.
You don't know it's the same.
Okay, well, like every.
Yeah, I do. I played at your guys' house like all the time.
No, you don't. You've never been to my house.
Yeah, you've never been to Ethan's house.
Been to your house.
Yeah,
Great.
but it's not the same as
Plus,
21,
there's a lot
'cause
more-
I had both. You didn't even have either of the last two.
Plus,
'Cause I don't wanna waste my
when
money on them.
when we play the games, we play like head to head. Like you don't play the other games. Like there's like 10, 15 modes that you can play in NHL.
Another reason, I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't play with you guys. So why would I get the new?
Then get a play.
You've been saying that for how long now?
Well, there's a part of me that thinks like I don't really want to. I don't like have a dire need to get a PlayStation because
But then you can
I don't play video.
Chell.
Yeah, but I don't play video games as much as I used to, anyways.
Yeah,
so.
but you'd play more video games if you could play with your friends. The reason you don't play any video games is because you don't have anyone to play with because we all play on different consoles.
Yeah. And Ethan can't play Chell with us now, so it sucks.
Yeah, because I'm the best one.
Yeah.
I think Cody's the best team player, but when we play...
yeah, I'm always the one who's sending Ethan on a breakaway.
when we... Not best team player as in you're a team guy, but when
am
you
a team
control
guy.
your own team, I think Cody's the best. But when we make our team in World of Chell and play EASHL, all I'm saying is Eve had the most goals and points.
I'm just saying. The guy kind of cherry picks.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I just...
You're always the one who's flying the zone as soon as
Then
you...
send me.
Exactly. That's why you're scoring.
Because
Because you're always that guy who's going...
All I'm
Yeah, I
saying
was
is
going. I was flying.
I'd be a pretty good winger, or, and I'm gonna say this now. I've had a lot of practice in Chell 17 as a goalie when I played like online with other players.
You have not
This
played
is what-
online
this is what
in Chell
Mucky-
17. They do not have the Chell 17 servers. I refuse to believe it.
Mucky
No,
also
back
was like,
then,
I'm good
Oh.
in net.
Jeez, think outside the box.
Uh.
Nick, what are we talking about?
When we used to have our old team and we were assistant captains, and then Brian stripped me and he was like, I'm nice. He's like, nah.
Brian?
And I'm like, why? Is it because I'm mad at you? I was like, that's awesome.
Who's Brian?
We've talked about Brian before.
When he's like, I'm so good at this game.
Brian.
No, but the reason you don't play these games is because you can't play with anyone.
Yeah, like if you had Chell and you had a PS5, you know you'd play with us.
Yeah, because it's a PS5. I'm gonna use it. It's expensive.
Okay, so you just contradicted yourself completely.
No, because they're different.
Yes.
I'm saying right now I don't really have a dire need to get a PS5, but if I were to have one,
You go play it.
I would play it.
So exactly.
But I don't have a
what
dire
we're saying.
need.
Just sell your Xbox.
Xbox.
No.
Didn't you move your Xbox to your room so you could play more?
No, to watch movies because it's a disc player too.
I don't know.
It plays Blu-ray. It's pretty awesome.
Ooh.
It's badass.
PlayStation plays disc too.
I'm pretty sure the newest PlayStations and Xbox play like the best discs.
Yes, they do.
Like 4K shit stuff. I don't know.
Another reason why you should get one.
He's like,
I can't
4K
get one because
movies.
I have no money. But you work a full-time job. I work part-time and don't have time to work full-time. So you have the money, and I know you can get one. So go get one
I'll talk to my agent.
and get me one, and I'll pay you back.
If there's two, I'll definitely get you one, but you better pay me back.
They'll be like 5 years later. He's like, here.
Well,
I send someone to get Ethan to get my money back. Like, make sure he has my money.
it's just like mucky.
Bring me his tongue.
He's like, hey, Hoomp wants his money back.
He's like, hey, buddy.
I'm like, no.
You're like, oh, no. I need another month.
I'm like, I'm good. I sell the PS5 and I'm like, here. I sell it to you. I'm like, sure.
That video you playing Mike in NHL and Mike's like, oh, he breaks his fucking stick. And then at the end of the video, you're like, Trevor Lewis.
Yeah, when was that? Who was that? Was that like a special day?
I don't know if that was I think it was in the summer.
Okay, so that was just us hanging out then.
You're like, Trevor Lewis.
That was the day that Hoomp, we went to a shootout and Ryan went, yes, I'm lethal in the shootout.
Yeah, and he missed both shots.
And the first shot, he just missed the net completely. And he's like, well, I haven't played the shootout in a while.
I used to be better, but then I sucked because I haven't played in like months.
That was when I got a new phone case and it sticks to the thing. And Cody tried to slide it away, but it wouldn't go anywhere because it stuck to the thing. And he was like,
yeah, and it went like
an inch. And he's like, that I still have this phone case and it's like rubber, so it'll stick to things. And I hate when I get off work and I put my name tag in my pocket because it'll get stuck to my phone. And the way my name tag is it's really flimsy on the metal part, the poker. What the fuck is that called? The needle. Whatever,
Okay.
the clip.
yes.
Yeah.
It's really flimsy there, so it'll come out. So I'll put it in my pocket. Then when I try and get it out, I'll stab myself in the leg. And once like I couldn't get it out without like deeply impaling myself, and I was like, ah! And the guy was in the car beside me, and he was like, "It's okay." He's like, "You good?" Or, and I was like,
we listened to the Brett Ritchie fight, and we were like,
yeah, we drove home from work and we were at the lights and it was a Brett Ritchie fight on the radio and we were like, yeah! that was against the Oilers. Was that against Jujar, I think?
Probably.
That was the one where he like knocked him out, I think.
Yeah.
and Jujar got knocked out this year too.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
Poor Jujar.
Poor guy.
I think we mentioned earlier that Martin St. Louis is the coach in Montreal
I think that's
now.
really cool.
I think it's cool.
I
He
agree.
has no coaching experience. I don't know if that matters.
Well,
But it's Montreal, so
they're already
right
showing
now I
like
don't think it matters.
it already seems like there's a confidence build from St. Louis because Caulfield, whereas he had like 5 goals in like the first 30 games, he has now 5 goals in 5 games. So
And NHL hypes him up so much, man.
That's the one thing I hate about the same thing with the MLB. And like I love Shohei Ohtani because he's an amazing player. But like when the MLB gives me a notification every time Shohei hits a home run, I'm like, I don't need this 47 times a year. And like it was in the summer, it's like it's like video. Shohei Ohtani hits 43rd home run, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's cool. No, but
It's like Tim Anderson hits walk-off and Field of Dreams game.
That's
was-
something I want to get a notification for. I don't
That
care if Shohei hit his 15th home run.
That game was so hype.
I missed that game.
He was doing the Lusick chest pound selling,
All right, didn't Chicago blow that game?
but then they won.
Damn right.
They blew it
won.
in the 9th, and then they won it, walked it off in the bottom of the 9th.
What just happened?
you guys keep
All I
using the
saw in
term
the
blow, and I was like,
All I saw in the corner of my eye was
I made a motion where I was. Never mind. We'll skip to
We'll
skip to.
Great.
imagine if you would have said that.
Here's the thing: is Ryan doesn't really do this normally.
No, today I'm really tired. We just worked out, and I just had McDonald's.
We got
right
up at
after.
8.
I woke up before 8 again.
Oh.
Second time in like a year where I woke up before 8. I haven't
It's
had
like,
any
yeah, this is
reason
the
to
second
before.
time since he's graduated that he's woke up since at like 7.
I've had no other reason to wake up before 8, and I've been so tired today after working out, and now it's just like
They don't know what you just did.
They don't need to
There's no
know.
video.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
I don't know. I'm tired. Let's just talk
Okay.
about something else.
This is the last time.
You're going to say that I'm going to be going back in like a couple weeks.
Nope. This is chaos.
Please. No, this is just because we worked out so early.
Okay, Marchand suspension.
Oh, we worked out at 9.
Yeah, I'll be better next time. I promise.
It's 9.
Why are you hitting me?
I'm not.
Cody, take it away.
Take it away, Cody.
Marchand suspended.
Hell yeah, he is.
Because Tristan went, did you see that save? And he went,
He punched him in the face.
Didn't he go, how about that fucking save?
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
he said.
And then he punched him in the face and tried to spear him with a stick.
Guy's a loose cannon. Like, I've never said that before.
Dude,
either.
I've
never said that before.
I didn't expect that. Guy's a loose cannon. That reminds me of the time in the summer when we were at a baseball game.
so weird.
That reminds me
So
of,
weird.
Well, yeah, I've never heard you say that before.
well,
Yeah,
that
I'm on
reminds
a
me
roll
of
today.
the time in the summer when we were at a baseball game and something happened. I heard Cody go, brah.
Cody's never
I was
said
like, I don't know
brand
why I just said that.
And I looked at him, he's like, I've never said that before.
And then like a couple days later,
Brah.
Cody and I are shopping. Cody and I are shopping for a party, and he says it again on the phone when he's talking to Ethan.
he's like, hey, brah.
And I turn around in the store, and I'm like, wait, what? What did you just say?
I don't know why I just said that.
That baseball game that I said it, that was the time Hoop went back for another ice cream and you took that picture and you're like, buddy's getting another ice cream. And Ryan's like paying. He's like,
The
having
ice cream
fun.
there's good though.
when Ryan got
kinda
his chicken nuggets and he turned his back to the game and just sat there.
Yeah, we paid for tickets to go to a
I
baseball
was
game,
leaning against the fence because my back hurt.
and
my
Ryan
posture
didn't
was
watch the
bad.
game.
No, I watched the game.
Have
I
we ever
turned
told
around.
this? Have we ever told the story about how you got your burger and you put
So it was at another Prospects game where I ordered a.
the Prospects are
The Edmonton.
the Edmonton Prospects are a baseball
They're
team in
playing Spruce
Edmonton.
Grove now.
They do, so they're not. We can't watch them anymore.
Yeah, they don't play in Edmonton.
That's stupid.
They only played in Edmonton for like 2-3 games last year.
Wait, would they play?
Wait.
Are they
I don't
an
know.
Edmonton team or
No, they don't. Well, I don't know because I don't follow the team, but like they don't play in Edmonton anymore.
Would they play where they in Sherwood Park?
No,
if they're in Spruce Grove?
I think they
wouldn't
play in
play
Spruce Grove. So I think that's what Breland told me.
How far is Spruce Grove?
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Are we
It's on
gonna
the
go
other
to
side
a
of it.
game? I would go to a game.
Maybe this summer sometime we can go to a game.
45 minutes.
They
is a long
had like the
way.
championship game at like Centennial this year, but no one.
Anyway,
went.
back to my burger story.
I can't believe this. Tell your burger story.
So I ordered a burger from the concession car or food truck at the Prospects game, and I go to the condiment table and I grab what I think is a packet of ketchup and mustard, and I sit down with my friends and I open up the burger, start pouring in the condiments, and it's right after I pour in the what I thought was ketchup packet is I look at the title and I'm like, oh, this is hot sauce.
It was so funny. Ryan's putting it on his burger and he's like, he just emptied the package. He's like, oh, wait a minute. This is ketchup, right? And he turns it around and it's hot sauce. And he's like, oh.
I still ate the burger. It was tasty, but it's not ketchup. It's
And
not
that
what I
guy
wanted.
was like, Ethan, you better keep your mouth shut this time.
Yeah, the umpires like you gotta keep your mouth shut, and I'm like, why is it? Because the
Ethan's loud
it
during
w-
baseball games.
no, I was
Yes.
yelling at the umpire at the end of the game because I thought it was funny. I'm like, hey, make a missed a few calls.
Joking. Yeah.
And the guy came back. You scared the ump was gonna throw you out, and I was like, huh?
If we go to Seattle and watch,
Also, I'm on the website, and it still says Edmonton Prospects
Yeah,
on
what's-
their website, and it's got the upcoming 2022 sketch. So I'm not too sure.
then I know they don't play out of the same, like that game that we went to, just you and me that time. and
Home locations: Sherwood Park, Lethbridge, Kindersley, Okotoks, and Sylvan Lake.
I don't
Sounds
know
pretty
what
screw.
the heck's going on then.
So they play some games in Sherwood Park.
They play everywhere then.
Yeah, so they're not playing in
Okay.
Edmonton, but they're still Edmonton.
Okay, that's really confusing, but okay.
So some games will be in Sherwood, so we can watch some games.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kick ass, bro.
It's actually really cool when they play at the same place that you play, because that's where we play
I was
baseball.
on that same mound as that boy.
I'm like, we are the exact same.
I pitched under the
We're not
lights.
so different, you
that
and
was
I.
really cool.
Yeah, when we played a game under the lights this summer, and hopefully we can do that again. Also, it's the friggin' Ardrossan Pirates.
The
I signed up with Ardrossan.
The Ardrossan Pirates have signed Cody Misyk to a 1 year,
Well, hopefully.
negative $430 year deal.
50, buddy.
50, whatever, money. And re-signed Ethan Matt and Cody Misyk.
Nope, you're
I
Ryan
didn't,
Thompson.
I didn't play for them last year.
My name's Ryan Thompson, not Cody Misyk.
Chick, I'm in Ryan. Have we ever talked about
out.
I'm in Ryan?
Shout out to the first episode I was on.
Yeah, but that's not in the first episode.
Oh.
I'm in Ryan got cut.
Bloopers.
Dude, it looks like most of the games they play are in Sherwood Park.
Yeah, because it's probably the best ball diamond.
It really sucks that they don't play in Edmonton because that diamond was really cool. Swift Current.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
That diamond.
Well, it was a AAA diamond.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Because for people who don't know, Edmonton used to have a AAA baseball team, or maybe it was AA. It was for the Angels. And that's why they built it when they were
Could you imagine getting to see Mike Trout?
the Edmonton Trappers.
Weren't they called the Edmonton Capitals at one point?
I think so.
Because I remember watching a Capitals game way back then. Capitals are awesome.
The Edmonton Trappers. I want to see if I can find some of these teams. I can't find them because apparently the Edmonton Trappers are a 2021 minor league team.
No,
Why
they're
would
not.
they reuse it?
What the heck, bro?
That's BS. Now it's gonna make Googling so much harder.
Did you know 2 years ago today was the David Ayers?
Today,
Yep. 2 years ago today.
shout out David Ayers,
The Leaf Killer.
who got sniped on by Pierre Engvall.
That was awesome. I remember I was watching that game with my dad, and he's like, the Leafs are going to lose.
They did,
They did.
believe it or not.
Leaf Killer.
Oh my God, we forgot to talk about Nick Ritchie.
Yes, I know. I brought that up like half an hour ago.
Ritchie.
Richie on two of my favorite teams.
Okay, Nick Ritchie. Whom do you want to talk about this one? Do you want me to talk
Arizona
about this one?
Dub.
You know what? You could take it away, Ethan.
The reason I wanted you to do it is because I don't have it up.
Oh,
No,
I don't either.
not
and
Nick
The
Ritchie.
Leafs traded Nick Ritchie
You know
and
what? Yeah, Cody can take
conditional second-round pick to Arizona for Ryan Dzingel and Ilya Labushkin.
it away. The Leafs won that trade.
But they lost to Dzingel.
Yeah, but they couldn't play. Dzingel sucks.
I know.
Dzingel had like 7 points.
Okay, but
Did you see who Bobby
but-
Ryan was?
They got a pick. Getting a pick for Dzingel.
okay, but it's Richie.
But the
Well, the
Yotes,
re-
want,
no,
the Yotes
I know,
want
I know,
to
I
be
know.
bad.
Well, no, they got. The trade was for Lyubushkin. The Dzingel was
Yeah.
just to make money match,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now he's in San Jose. Bobby Ryan was on Twitter yesterday, and he's like, "When will teens learn?" He's like, Ryan Dzingel, if you put him on your second line with a good center, 25 goals.
Ooh.
And everyone,
It's a hot
everyone,
take.
no, if I remember correctly, people in the comments who replied to him were like, Ryan Dzingel kind of sucks, dude.
I'll never forget when Ryan Dzingel scored that game-tying goal in that game against Pittsburgh in the conference finals, and it was hype. And then Kunitz won it in OT.
He's like, it was awesome.
Not
And
so
then they
hype.
got their hearts broken.
Yeah, that bro.
That's a
I
shame.
almost cried after that. That was so sad.
No, Ottawa.
Ottawa was
Craig
sick
Anderson's
that
not
year.
going to get another chance.
He didn't.
Fuck you, Pittsburgh.
He played in the playoffs last year, actually.
Yeah.
So he did get the chance. Craig
That was so
Anderson.
sad, though.
Buffalo's not out of it yet.
Ottawa was awesome that year.
That
That was when Eric Carlson was still insane.
That's another thing that someone replied to in the Bobby Ryan tweets. They were like, he was like, when will they learn? Put him with a good center, he'll score 20, 25 goals. And someone replied, there's like, yep, exactly. He's like, just like 2016 or whenever it was. He's like, when we made
That
it
Ottawa team
third
was
round.
sick. They had Pajot,
JG.
Stone.
Ryan, Stone,
Tyler Ennis.
Fanuff.
They didn't have Tyler Ennis.
Was he not on the Senators at the time?
No, he was still with Buffalo, I think.
No, he's in Minnesota, I think.
Oh, I don't know how many teams
Tyler
that
Ennis
guy's
did
been on.
not play for Minnesota.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Tyler
When?
Ennis went Let me try and map it out. He went from Buffalo to Minnesota,
In Ottawa?
I want to
The
say
Leafs? No, he came from the Leafs to Edmonton.
I want to say he went from
Ottawa?
Toronto to
he
Ottawa
played a
to
season with
Edmonton to
Minnesota.
Ottawa.
Shit.
So my Tyler Ennis prediction, before I look at it right here, is he went Buffalo, Minnesota, Toronto, Ottawa, Edmonton, Ottawa?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler Ennis came too good. When Tyler Ennis scored that hat trick against the Flames.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
okay, though. I like Tyler Ennis.
Enzo sauce. Shout out to his product.
I didn't know what Enzo sauce was for the longest time.
What is it? Is it like a cheese sauce?
It's a Tyler Ennis. Enzo
I think
sauce is a
I think
Tyler
it's like
Ennis made.
mayo mixed with some.
Let's search up. Who wants to describe what Tyler Ennis Enzo sauce? What is it
I'll look it up.
It's a sauce.
that you
It's
eat?
It's yellow, so I would assume it's Enzo sauce.
Tyler Ennis introduces Enzo sauce.
The NHL. www.nhl.com. Tyler Ennis introduces Enzo sauce. Buffalo Sabres.
Hot sauce and ranch dressing as its main ingredients.
Oh, it's a ranch, not mayo.
It's a hot sauce hybrid.
I originally created Enzo sauce to spice things up and break the monotony of my pregame meals.
Salesman Tyler Ennis.
It's a guy who originally created it.
Tyler Ennis only weighs 160 pounds.
Badass.
Holy crap.
That's badass, dude.
That's not what I said. I called him fat.
Oh, I thought you said badass. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it is badass. No, Tyler Ennis is an okay player.
7 points in the World Juniors.
Ooh. Shout out Enzo. I didn't know what Enzo sauce was until you guys started joking about it.
Hey, that picture of Eichel eating it, he's like,
How long ago was that?
2017 is when it came out, I think.
It's last year. Tyler Ennis trades. He was in a Brian Campbell trade.
2017.
Marcus Foligno, Jason Pominville.
oh my gosh, I forgot about Palmanville. Palminator.
Pomegranate.
When I was younger and I watched I used to watch this is back in like grade 6 and it was like 2BC Productions and he's like Palm and P. He's like Jason
Wait,
Palm
who
and
else
P.
did he announce or say wrong? There were other players.
He's like Slater Koak. Ryan loves Slater Cuckoo.
I missed 2BC.
Oh, we're talking about Slater Cuckoo?
Well, I just said that you love Slater on
I
your
don't love
team.
him. I think he's an okay defenseman. He's nothing huge.
Do you know when he was drafted? We've talked about this on the show.
No.
Can you guess? 7 rounds in the NHL draft. Which round?
Man, I missed
Was
2BC.
he drafted in like the
He's gone.
third, I want to say?
Which pick?
Was I right?
Which pick?
Shit. What team was he drafted to? He played...
Tampa Bay Lightning. Which
Oh,
pick? Which
I
pick?
didn't
Which
even
pick?
know he played for Tampa
2012
Bay.
draft. Which pick? Which pick?
Third round, let's say 12th pick.
Hold on, I got to do some math here.
Wait, was I right?
No, I got to do some math first. It depends how many teams were in this draft.
Well, do you have it pulled up?
Oh my God, Ryan.
Well, you're quizzing me. You don't even know the answer.
Well, I was making sure. Well, you said 12th pick, and it's by numbers, you idiot.
Third overall, 12th pick.
I'm just kidding, Ryan. He was drafted 10th overall.
Who's this?
Oh,
Slater Cuckoo?
Oh, man.
Cuckoo? No, he was picked 10th overall. I was trying to trick you. He
well,
wasn't
you
picked
made
in
it
the third
sound
round.
like it was one of those things where like a player got picked way too high.
He did. He got picked 10th
Well, yeah.
overall. What do you mean Slater Cuckoo is bad? You
But was he? But is he
made
bad?
it seem like one of those things.
Was he bad his whole career though?
Yes, he's
Okay.
never put up more
Well,
than
I'm sorry.
10
I never
points in the
knew he
season.
played for the Lightning. I'm sorry.
He played how many games for Tampa Bay? How many games? Under 100 games. I don't want to do the math. He's played 186 games. We ever played the game called? Well, me and Cody play this game every show. But Ryan, have you ever played the game called Who Was Drafted around when X player was? We're talking about drafted.
What?
Have you ever played the game where we go on Hockey DB and look at draft classes and look at players who were picked way too high and laugh at players the team could have picked.
I would like to play that game, but I'm not good at guessing how high or low players have been picked. I'll laugh at it.
We're not guessing. We're just looking.
Oh, just looking. Okay, good.
And you're not looking.
No, I'm not. I don't have a computer.
Philip Forsberg was picked next. That's what I was trying to get to. Philip Forsberg was picked the next pick. Cody Ceci draft. Ooh, Zemgus Girgensons. That we didn't wrap the
I used to think Zemgus Girgensons was sick.
When it was the All-Star Game draft and the last two picks for Nuge or Girgensons?
Oh man,
I think Nuge got picked.
Nuge.
When Ovi was like, "Pick me last." He's like, "I need the car."
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh man.
He's like, "I need it." I don't think we ever wrapped the Olympics. Finland
Talked about
won
how awesome.
the gold medal.
Nikita Nesterov, silver medal.
Yeah, but Martin Marincin, bronze medal.
Yeah, but Mikko Lehtinen, gold medal.
Miro Aaltonen, gold medal.
Leo Komarov, gold medal.
Fuck.
Sammy Vatanen, gold medal.
Hold on.
Peter Sholarik, bronze medal, buddy.
Man,
Peter
Mikhail
Shalarik
Grigorenko, silver medal.
I don't know this much. I'm just sitting here.
Vadim
going back and forth.
Shipachyov, silver medal.
Anton Slepyshev, silver medal.
Gusev, Leaf legend.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about Gusev.
Kirill Semyonov.
I don't know if Voinov's on that team.
Probably.
Slava Voinov, silver medal.
We don't know for sure.
I don't know.
Who else?
But Slava Voinov was the player of the tournament in 2018.
Slava Voinov is a bad guy.
Yeah, he is.
Why? I've never heard of this man before.
He was on the Kings in their cup runs.
He's like a pretty good player.
And then he beat up his wife.
Ooh, that's not good.
No. Why did you say? I'm not laughing at that.
That's terrible.
I'm not
That's
laughing.
why I said that's not good.
You make it sound so casual. You're like, ooh, that's not good.
No, I'm not. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at Ryan. Go, oh, that's not good.
It's not.
I know.
No, duh.
That's why
Just the
I
way
said
you
it.
said it was. You're like, oh, that's not good.
Sounds like a pretty bad
He
person.
got sent to the. I don't know if he went to jail. I think he did.
Probably.
I would hope so.
Well, he got his work visa taken away, so it was pretty.
And he went to the KHL. And
Where
he's
they
been
let you do anything.
He's been pretty good there.
This KHL is where Russian players play and where
And Jake Virtanen.
disowned
it's a place of second
North
chances.
American players play.
It's a league of second chances.
Jake the Snake.
Brandon Leipzig, Leaf legend.
Jake Virtanen. Calgary Hitman legend.
He was a Calgary Hitman legend. Jake Virtanen.
Didn't he make the
bad
show?
guy. Yeah, he was a
He
top
played for
10 pick.
Vancouver, and then he got
Yeah.
charged for sexual assault and went to the KHL.
That's not good.
Isn't he? Didn't he get put in jail?
I
I
would
don't
hope so.
think so.
I thought that broke
Oh.
last week
I think he's
Oh.
in NHL.
Oh, shoot.
because it's confirmed.
Isn't he
Oh,
in?
shit.
Bad guy.
When did this happen?
Imagine going
This
from
was
the
a long
NH
time ago, but it broke this year.
Imagine going from the NHL to jail.
Couldn't imagine. I'm
Not
not in
me.
the NHL or
That's
jail.
Not me.
No, but really bad guy, and I don't want to talk about the whole situation without knowing all the facts. That's why I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to get something wrong, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's a serious situation.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Derek Pouliot was picked 8th overall. Holy shit, 2012 was a bad draft.
Let's hear it.
Well, just from the top 10 standpoint, you had Griffin Reinhart, Oiler legend,
Awesome.
Derek Pouliot, and Slater Kuga, Oiler legend.
Ooh.
And Del Chuckluck's there.
Alex Dalchuk.
Ryan Murray, Neil Yakupov.
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
Best
my
pick.
gosh, this draft.
This is the Kucherov
Jacob
draft, though, so
Trouba.
it's not that bad.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Johnny goes in this draft.
Is this the Kucherov draft? I guess not. No, it isn't.
Wait, no, this isn't the Johnny draft. Johnny's in the Nuge draft.
2011.
I can't believe the Flames got him. They
The
could have had
Keith
him
Luther
and
draft.
Kucherov.
This is the Connor Carrick draft. Oh, I know this draft. This is the Joachim Ryan draft. This is a Jake Dotchin draft.
Oh my gosh, remember Boo Nieves?
Yeah, I remember Bunievis.
Do you remember Boo Nieves, Ryan?
No.
Oh my
I'm
God,
not
it's
that
the
much
Nikolai
into draft
Pohorkin
as much as
draft.
you guys. What?
It's the Kevin Waugh draft.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, Scott Kosmachuk draft. Oh my God, it's Cedric Paquette.
I know him.
Do you? Who does he play for?
He used to play for the Lightning.
Yes.
He was.
Plays for Montreal,
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
he?
moved to
Yep.
Montreal.
No, he's moved to Ottawa and
Yeah.
then Montreal. He signed to Montreal, or he got traded there. This is the Oscar Dansk
Oh my
draft.
gosh, happy
too.
to see you.
John Gillies, Flame legend.
Athens.
Do you remember Prohorkin?
I think I do.
I once scored 4 goals with Prohorkin against Ryan and Chell, and Ryan was like, I hate that guy.
Oh, yeah, that's where I remember him.
Oh my gosh, Charles Hudon. Oh
Oh
my gosh, Edmonton and Calgary had like 2 picks, like 10 picks before Hellebuck.
Yep, probably.
Damn, and the Oilers drafted Joey Leggia, and Calgary drafted Ryan Culkin.
You're damn
Joel
right.
never- Both never played in the NHL.
Yeah, but I think you're underrating
Hellebuck did play
the
in the
Philip
NHL.
Di Giuseppe draft.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe Pizza, baby.
Okay.
Kachuk's like,
Okay, guys.
Boopada, boopada.
Let's
That's
stop
different.
making
That's a
fun
different
of the
pizza
Jordan
company.
Martinook draft.
Martinuk.
Damon Severson.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
Joseph
Devin Shore.
Blandisi, Toronto Marlies legend.
Huh? What happened?
Blandisi.
Joseph Blandisi was a Marley?
Right now.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Vinny.
Vinny Georgia.
I didn't know Matt Benning got drafted by Boston.
Yeah, I got, because,
How did the Oilers get him?
you know who was the pro scout in Boston?
Whomst.
Jim Benning.
Oh, we just signed with the Oilers.
Jim. Yeah, the Benning connection runs deep. And then there's
Tristan
Michael.
Juice.
Just gotta love the Bennings.
Remember Joachim Ryan?
Yeah. I mentioned
Victor
Joachim Ryan.
Louvre.
The Louvre Doctor. Leaf legend. I think Victor Louvre played a couple games in
Yeah,
the
he
NHL.
played 4.
Woo! Did he score in one?
No, he had 2 assists.
Half a point a game. It's the Louvre Doctor.
I like those numbers.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
You're on
pretty
pace
good.
for 41.
2 assists in 4 games. That's fine. It's a defenseman.
Ryan, who's your most obscure Oiler that you can remember?
David Musosh.
Like back in like the dark 2012, 2013 days, 2014.
Ryan Jones.
That's not obscure.
Obscure.
I'm talking like if I'm going to
Linus
do...
Omar.
Who is that guy that I found?
Not obscure, he's got a big
obscure.
name.
That guy that I found last
Corey
episode. I was on
Potter.
that Joachim Arverida.
Johan Ovitu.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy was an
I
Oiler
remember Johan
legend.
OV2.
He only played like 50 games for the Oilers.
Like I'm talking like the Theo Peckhams.
Corey
Theo.
Potter.
Corey Potter's a pretty good one.
Thank you.
I saw Corey Potter snipe
Wow.
against Columbus.
Rare.
I remember Ryan Smith was. I remember Columbus scored in the first minute, and Happy Boolin went.
Nikolai Happy Boolin. Best Oiler goalie ever.
You're that time in the group chat I would save where you're like, that was the game that Victor Foss let in a goal from center ice.
Yeah, that was in Dallas, and it was John Klingberg.
Oh boy.
Victor.
I'm more like you got to think about like the Ben Eagers,
Yeah, the guys who were behind the seat, like they
the
were like
Mark
they were
Fistricks.
there, but no one talked about them.
You got
Fistrick was
you got to think about Chris Vandeville. Oiler.
I'm remembering all these names because they're Oilers, but I can't.
You got to pick one.
Oh, I picked Corey Potter.
Pick a couple more. Just rack your brain of the
Jean-Francois Jacques.
Who is that? An Oiler legend?
I remember him from NHL Slapshot.
Guy who played in LA.
Oh my gosh, Colin Fraser.
Eric Belanger?
No, Dustin Brown is not a.
Jason
not a-
Dustin Penner is not
Penner, yeah, my bad.
Dustin Penner is not an obscure
That's not obscure.
Oiler.
He was-
I'm
he was
asking
rather-
for Leaf and Oiler legend
Yeah, I know.
Mike Brown.
Alex Plant.
I'm talking like Gilbert Brule.
Oh my God, he played for the Yotes.
It wasn't he a 6th overall pick?
He played in the Olympics in 2018.
Gilbert, I'm pretty sure he was a top 10 pick.
Oh my gosh, though. Oh, I forgot Cogliano played. I have a Cogliano
Cogliani?
Oilers card.
Magnus PRV.
Tom
That's
Gilbert.
That's
not
not
obscure.
I know. I'm thinking.
We need something obscure from
Mark
you.
Arcabello.
Martin Gerber.
That's a good one. Mark Arcabello played for all of our teams.
Zach Stortini. I
Stortini?
have a card.
I remember Zach Stratini from old NHL games.
Was Hordichuk brought up?
Nope. I have a picture with Darcy Hordichuk.
You actually.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You've definitely seen the picture where there's a guy leaning over a table and I'm
And you're
standing there in
standing
like
there
a red hoodie and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm making
that's
like
that
a
guy. Okay, I forgot.
like a straight face like
Darcy.
I did not
Hordichuk.
know that Taylor Chorney played for the Oilers.
Taylor Chorney, Oiler legend.
I only remembered him on the Caps.
Cody, do you have any Flames or Yotes ones?
Oh, Flames. Brian McGrattan.
Oh my god, dude. For the Leafs, I'm thinking back to like
Brian McGrattan, just a fighter. It's legit. He was a goon.
I'm thinking back to like the Fraser, McLaren, Colton Orr, and
My gosh, Colton
Joel
Orr.
Colborne, Carter Ashton, first round pick by Tampa Bay. Who's another good one? Ryan O'Byrne played a few games in 2013. There's a few real good ones. Not good as in good player, as in funny. Oh my!
Funny.
I didn't realize the Yotes had a guy who they drafted this past season playing on them.
The Yotes
Yeah.
on their main roster.
They drafted him this year. His name is Janice Moser,
Oh, I know. I didn't realize they drafted him this year.
2nd round. Holy crap, that's actually kind of cool. Good for him. He's 21. Holy crap.
Oh wow, I thought he was like 28 and just been in the minors. I didn't realize they just drafted him.
Well, it looks like they just drafted him, and in 18 games in Tucson, he had 12 points and 5 goals, and they're like, okay.
I know a legend, Marty Ortio or whatever his name
Yanni
is.
Orshio.
I saw an Ortio shutout against the Oilers. That was awesome, and Johnny Hockey sniped 2 that game. That was awesome.
I don't know if the Leafs have any, like, goalies from back then that are, like there's Ben Scrivens, Jonathan Bernier.
And Enruth.
And Enruth came a little later. And Enruth was like,
I'll tell you when these guys pull out of it.
I could tell you when this is another Don Cherry. I'll tell you when they pull out of it. When Anderson
Then
starts
starts
playing
playing
hockey.
hockey. And Enruth.
Jonas Enroth. Ben Scrivezna. I really like Ben Scrivens. Oiler legend.
Oiler legend.
And Leaf legend. Mark Arcabello is a pretty good one, Ryan. I'll give you that.
Thank you. What about let me think of his name. Anton Belov.
Not Anton Belov. What about Dennis Grebiskov?
That doesn't ring a bell.
You don't know who Dennis Grebiskov is?
What about Boyd Gordon?
Yote legend. Boyd Gordon.
Didn't you say you used to like Boyd Gordon?
Yeah, he's really good at faceoffs.
Oh. So not really obscure then.
Oh, he's like a 4th liner.
Oh,
It's pretty obscure. Nikita Nikitin.
legend.
Who else? Who was that other Russian D-man? Because there was Belov. Not a Russian D-man, but Sheldon Surrey.
Mark Fane.
Steve Pinizzato.
I've
My
already
dad was
talked
like
about
Mark
Pinner.
Fane's. My dad's like Mark Fane's actually pretty good.
Dennis.
Yeah, my dad's like, I really like him.
Grebiskov.
That's the guy I said and you said.
Grebiskov. I
doesn't
remember
ring a bell.
Grebiskov.
Dennis.
I'm looking
Oh
at the
my
looking at the
gosh.
roster right now. What about Richard Bachman?
Of course, Richard Bachman.
Yeah, Richard Bachman.
Played for the Canucks too.
Oilers were like, this guy's gonna be pretty good.
Yep.
Richard. Keep going.
Brad Hunt.
Yep.
Brad Hunt's. Holy shit! Dennis Grebiskov had almost a 40-point season with the Oilers.
I remember when
Holy
Brad.
crap.
I remember Watching an Oiler game from a long time ago where Brad Hunt sniped one bar south skis from the blue line.
I remember once being at an Oiler game. I don't know if it was preseason or like a legit game, but it was near the end of the game. And this is when the Oiler power play was really bad because the Oilers were bad and they would just pass it around for 2 minutes and never take a shot. And I remember Brad Hunt had the puck at the point for like 50 seconds and everyone was like, shoot the fucking puck!
That's like every Oiler game I ever went to.
I love
Shoot!
No, that happens at every game, and I love when people yell shoot and just to think
Like
the players are like, I forgot.
Shit, how am I supposed to score? Oh, yeah.
It's a good idea. Thank you.
What about Taylor Fadoon?
Taylor Fadoon. I remember Taylor Fadoon.
I don't.
I don't remember him on the Oilers. I remember the name.
He was on the Oilers.
Oh my gosh, TJ Galliardi.
He played 4 games.
Roman Horak, Flamin' Oiler legend, came in the LB trade. Laurent Bergeron.
Kevin Westgarth.
Mark Fraser. Actually,
Leaf legend, Mark Fraser.
He played like 23 games on the Oilers.
Mark Fraser's actually a pretty active voice on Twitter.
Yeah. What about
Tim Jackman?
Ryan Hamilton?
I remember Ryan Hamilton.
I don't.
Oh, Kerry Ramel, baby.
Oh, Carrie Ramo.
This is the 2014-13 season.
Oh, Yanni Ortio. Oh, this was the year I saw his shutout. Yanni Ortio.
I don't know do you guys have anything else you want to hit in this episode?
Hunter Shinkaruk.
Hunter Shinkaruk, let's hit it.
Derek Grant played for the Flames.
I think he said that last time.
Yeah.
The
I forgot
reoccurring-
Nicholas Backstrom played for the Flames.
Nicholas Backstrom?
Yep.
Oh.
The other one.
Yeah.
The goalie.
I knew you would think of
I know.
He's like, oh my God, how did
He's
the
like,
Caps
Nicholas
get him?
Backstrom?
No. I remember playing NHL Slapshot, and I played as like the Flames. Like I would sometimes play as the Flames or like the Capitals. I'm like, whoa.
Oh my gosh. He
One
had
has an
an 881
accent.
save percentage.
Let's go. Carter Hutton is also on the Leafs now.
Hell yeah. That actually pissed me off.
Cody loves.
Well, Carter Hutton was like helping the Yotes tank big in their opening game when he let in like 9 goals.
Right.
Carter.
Did you guys see McKinnon slash the ref?
That was something else I wanted to talk about, yeah. I don't know how he didn't get suspended for that.
100% intentional. Don't know.
Well, describe the play.
The ref dropped a puck, Boston won the draw, and Nathan went, what the fuck? And slashed the ref.
In the face.
No. It was on the leg.
I know.
And then he chopped his head off, too.
He broke his neck.
He's dead.
Killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Allegedly.
Should we name the episode He's Dead?
Sure.
Because I had it as Chaos.
Or worst intro.
No, he's dead. Because I think him dying was a part of the intro, not he's Derod. No, what happened was, as they described, that he dropped the puck, and I think he meant to slash the Boston player, but he just whacked the ref really hard. And intentional or unintentional,
It's a slash.
you
to an
still
official.
slash the ref. I don't know how you don't get it suspended, because hypothetically,
Suspy.
I don't know how he doesn't get suspect.
I'm not going to say it's because he's an all-star. Because
It is.
Brad Marchand is an all-star.
Brad Marchand
But
also has the
but
most
he has the
suspensions in
reputation.
NHL history.
I was just going to say, yeah. He has a bad reputation.
Yeah, yeah, it's because he's a star.
Antoine Vermette slashed the ref and got suspended for like 10 games.
Yeah.
Also,
He's a star.
if I
McDavid didn't get the same treatment when he hit that guy in the head.
different,
He got like one.
He got 2
And he
games.
got like, 1 or 2 games.
yeah, he got like
That's
I think
when Draisaitl really stepped it up.
that's when
Yeah, for
Draisaitl
2 games.
Hold on, that's when Draisaitl played good for 2 games, and Oilers fans were like, "See,
We were like, we don't even need McDavid.
Yes, you do.
Well, because Draisaitl.
he played good. They had good
They-
2 games."
They destroyed the former Stanley Cup champions St. Louis Blues. And I think the Bruins too. And it was the 2 greatest games I've ever seen in my life because there was no McDavid. And it just showed that the Oilers were amazing.
Okay, but
what did they do that year?
I don't remember.
back-
They re-signed Koskinen that year.
They're great.
back to McKinnon.
like them.
Jesus.
Let's go back to McKinnon.
I just wanted to make the point, if I were to hit home with my car and kill him, he's dead. But if
Yeah.
I did it by accident, would I get arrested?
Yes.
But
I think it would go to court.
it was an accident.
But you hit him and killed him.
Yeah, but it was an accident.
No, if you kill me,
I didn't mean to hit.
No, if you're
I
killing
meant
me,
to hit
it's
Cody with
manslaughter.
my
You're-
car.
No, it's manslaughter. You're going to jail.
No, I meant to hit Cody with my car, though. I didn't mean to hit you.
But yeah, but it's still manslaughter.
Yeah, but
where
Nathan
you
McKinnon
accidentally
didn't get
kill
any
someone.
games. I know it's pretty extreme to compare McKinnon slashing the ref to murdering Hoomp with my car.
If you didn't kill me, you would be going to court. But you did kill me. You're going to jail for manslaughter.
They don't just put you in jail.
No, you go through court and they tell you your sentence.
So I would go to court.
You're going to court regardless. You hit me with your fucking car.
Proof?
Sorry.
Okay, let's wrap it
Excuse
up.
my language.
Proof?
You want to go hit me with your car?
Gonna go kill Hoomp real quick.
I'll jump out of the way and get the lawsuit money.
No, but I do think we should wrap because we gotta go shopping. Yeah. Cody wants to spend some money.
Let's go spend some of
Wants
Cody's
to
money.
spoil me.
Yeah, Cody wants to buy us something for being awesome.
I'm like, please.
Can I get this one?
You got this one,
It's like
right?
$80, please.
Cody.
Come on, man.
Don't be a dick.
I'm going to Fatburger.
Okay, I think we should wrap there.
Yeah.
Hoomp.
Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Or listening. Oh,
Fuck. Now we gotta delete this whole thing.
Dang it.
Hoomp, do you want to plug anything?
dang it.
Plug anything is in like my social media.
Yeah, go follow RJ Tom.
You can find me on Instagram at ryan.j.tomp, Thomp. Or you can hit up my Twitter, which is
Twitter.
also really cool. I keep forgetting the name of it. Just search up Ryan Tomp.
He's like, it's awesome, but I have no idea what it's called.
And yeah, I have TikTok too, but I don't want to get into that because no one really cares.
You just don't want him to. His TikTok is Darth Thomper 007. Go follow
That's
him.
my Xbox account.
That's what it is on
Thomper.
TikTok.
That's my Xbox account. You want
Go
me?
follow him on Xbox.
Follow
That
me
doesn't
on
even make
Xbox.
sense. This is like Darth Thomper.
I was
No,
obsessed with Star Wars at the time, and people called me
time?
Thomper.
At the
Yeah.
time,
I like Star Wars.
you
at the
love Star Wars
time.
still.
No, I'm not a huge
You listen
fan
to a
right now.
Star Wars remix.
That's 'cause it's
on
funny. The
repeat
epic
for like
version.
4 hours.
That's not true. Just when we're working out once.
It's this
and-
Cantina band.
Yeah, the Cantina band. Cody knows.
When we were working out today, this song from Creed played, and the intro kind of sounded like a Star Wars song, and I went, "What is this?" And he went,
It's Creed.
"You want Cantina Band, don't you?" And I went, "I mean, not really." And he was like,
We're
"It's next."
sharing music.
Yeah, because I don't have AirPods, so I just take one of Hoomps, his left
You want
one.
Cantina band?
He's
like,
like,
I
"That's
know."
next," and I'm like, "I'm good, bro." He's
It's
like, because the opening kind of sounded like an
Sorry,
opening to one of
sorry.
the Star Wars ones, and he's like, Yeah.
No, but the Creed music is different because there's like actual songs in it. That's why I played that. But Ethan's like, "Yeah, is this Star Wars?" I'm like, "Hey, you want some?"
it's like do 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 do.
I'm like, "Listen to this beat drop."
And Hoop's like, boom. Okay, Cody, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, plug in your social media.
Plug in your phone.
Give us your social insurance number.
It's Cody. No, it's Cody Misyk on everything.
That was boring.
Very creative.
Boo.
Not Darth Thomper 007.
No, it's not Darth Cody 007.
Sorry, Max Domi Jr.
That's my email.
Go email.
Max
Yeah,
Domi
go
Jr.
email
at
me at
gmail.com.
maxdomi Jr. I made that in grade 7.
When Cody changed your PlayStation used to be Max Domi Jr., right?
Yeah, now it's Misyk.
My
Misyk
Xbox,
_19.
my Xbox gamer tag used to be Unleashed Animal, but the S is a 5, and the A is a 4.
Mine's always been Ethan Matt.
That's boring. Not creative.
Boo.
Well, what would I make it?
Something
Ben
ridiculous.
Scrivens fan 10.
Yeah. Like Ben's, you like Victor Louvre fan.
I'm
8.
like the Louvre Doctor 88. The Louvre Doctor's awesome.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up.
Go follow our Instagram, Misyk and Maat Sports Talk. If you want to check out the website
And our TikTok.
and we haven't posted anything to TikTok yet.
I was the first follower or second. Someone was already following, but
Follow it.
I don't have TikTok, so I just.
You got to
have no
download
account.
TikTok.
Why don't you download
Well,
it?
no, I have it, but I don't have an account. Just the Misyk And Maat's account.
That's your account
That's your
now.
account.
Yeah. So
Make another
I
one.
can't follow it though.
Make another specific Cody Misyk account.
Dick.
Why?
So you could
So we
follow
get a
the
follower?
Misyk and Maat.
If you want to check out our website, it's on my. I think it's on the Misyk and Maat Sports Talk one account. It's also on my Instagram and my Twitter. Ethan Matt, ETHAN MAAT. We're on Apple Podcasts.
Yay!
So we're finally on a. Not to diss SoundCloud because we're still on it, but SoundCloud sucks. SoundCloud is the worst thing I've ever used, and you only get a fine amount of free hours, and I'm a cheap fuck. So I'm not going to pay. I'll pay for Apple. Like I paid for the Apple podcast, but I'm not going to pay for SoundCloud. So if you're ever looking for our stuff on SoundCloud, delete your SoundCloud app and go on the Apple Podcast app.
Especially right after I got the SoundCloud app and I listened to like.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ryan's an actual listener now. Like he's listened to 2 episodes in a row.
Delete app. And I already have.
You don't have to
Apple
delete
Music.
it. You don't have to delete it.
Well, too late. I just did.
Great.
Just proved how much of a fan I am.
Do you want to make up a acapella song to lead us out?
How we mow, how we mow, how we mow, how we mow, how we mow.